Hi everyone, welcome to Chandan Logics. You all know that students who are preparing for bank, SSC, railway, police, defense, CSAT and other competitive exams are very familiar about Chandan Logics. Why the reason is, Chandan Logics have trained lakhs of students, and out of those lakhs of students, already thousands of students secured government jobs in various sectors. Now how this is possible to us? This is possible to us only because of our expert faculty team and our exclusive designed curriculum for examination. If you observe our expert faculty team, each and every faculty is having vast experience and they're having in-depth subject knowledge based on the present examination pattern, and they have trained lakhs of students. And coming to our curriculum, we have designed our curriculum in such a way that our video lectures are completely digital interactive video lectures where we are going to teach each and every subject in depth, complete concept oriented teaching and complete time saving techniques based on the recent examinations. And we are going to conduct mock examinations also. These mock examinations are exclusively based on the real time experience of what actual examination is going to happen. And we are going to provide you complete concept oriented PDF materials also. If you are a serious aspirant and looking for the right platform to achieve your dream job, download Chandan Logics app. In this question it is said that Sumit started walking in east direction from point A. After walking 15 meter, he reached point B. From there he takes left turn and walk 10 meter to reach point C. From C he turn left and walk 7 meter and reach point D. Then he turn left and walk 34 meter to reach point E. From point E, he turns right and walks 28 meter. Now he reached point F. And from there, he turns right and walks 40 meter to reach point G. From point G, he turns right and walks 32 meter to reach point H. Now, based upon this, we have some questions. Okay. So let us represent the diagram. Once we represent the diagram, then solving questions will be very simple. Okay. Look at this. Sumit start walking towards east direction from point A. Let us say this is point A. So from point A, he started and he is moving towards east direction. Yes or no? He traveled how many meters? He traveled 15 meters. Yes. After traveling 15 meters. So he traveled towards east 15 meters. Reached point B. Now this is like point B. From there he takes left turn. Okay, this is like point B. From here he is taking left turn and walks 10 meters. So he is taking left turn and he is going to walk 10 meters to reach point C. Now this is point C. Next, from C he takes left turn and walks 7 meters. From here he is taking left turn and walking 7 meters. And now this is like point D. Okay. Then he turns left and walk 34 meters to reach point E. From here he is taking left turn. Yes. So he is taking left turn and moving towards 34 meters. 34 meters to reach point E. So from here left turn. So he is taking left turn and he is moving 34 meters. 34 meters to reach point E. Okay. To reach point E. From point E, he turns right and walks 28 meters. From point E, he is going to turn right. He is going to turn right and he is going to walk how many meters? 28 meters. So he is going to turn right and walks 28 meters to reach point F. Now this is going to be point F. Okay. Next, from there he turns right. From here he is going to turn right and walk 40 meters to reach point G. From here he is turning right and walks 40 meters to reach point G. Okay. From here he is turning right and walk 40 meters to reach point G. Next, from G he turns right and walks 32 meters to reach point H. So from G he is going to turn right. From G he is going to turn right and walk 32 meters. Now this is already 28. Yes or no? So 32 meters means now somewhere around here. So he is going to turn right and walk 32 meters to reach point H. Okay. This is our representation. Once if the representation is clear, automatically solving this question will be very simple. Okay. So let us look at the questions based upon this. If you look at the first question, what is the question? What is the direction of G with respect to A? Direction of G with respect to A. Look, direction of G with respect to A. Now A is here. Now when you observe from A, G is in which direction? This is north, this is west. Now what is this direction? This direction is nothing but northwest direction. Yes or no? Northwest. So we can say answer for this question is going to be northwest. So direction of G with respect to A is nothing but northwest direction. Next question. What is next question? Next question is, if point J is the point of intersection of point A, B, D and E. Point J is point of intersection. Point J is point of intersection of, look here, this is point J. Point J is point of intersection of A, B, D, C, E. Sorry, A, B, D, E. Point J is intersection of A, B, D, E. Look here, point J is intersection of A, B, D, E. Then what question is saying? Then which of the following is true about J? So we need to know which of the following is true about J. Look at the first option. Point H is to the north of J. Point H is to the north of J. Look here. Where is point H? Point H is to the north of J. This is point H. This is point J. Now if we observe, is point H north of J? No, it is not. Why means, if we observe, here to here this is 28. Yes or no? From here to here, this is going to be how much? This is 7, which means if I connect these 2 points, now this is nothing but 7. Why mean this is 7? If this is 7, obviously this will also be 7. Yes. And what about this one? This is going to be 8. So this is also will be 7. But if you observe here, 28 plus 7. 28 plus 7 means the total distance is going to be how much? Total distance is going to be 35. But if you observe, here it is only 32. 32 means now this is going to be at this particular place. J is at this point, H is at this point. Now how can we say which is it is in the north direction? Yes, we can't say it is in the north direction. So this is going to be wrong answer. Next one. JE plus JD equal to GF minus 6. Look at this. What is JE? JE is what? JE means this is J, this is E. Now what is JE? Observe here. This total is nothing but how much? This total is 34. Out of 34, this is a 10. If this is 10, this is going to be 24, which means JE is 24. Yes, JE is 24. 24 plus. What about JD? JD is how much? JD is nothing but 10. Yes or no? JD is nothing but 10. Now this is equal to GF. What is GF? GF is what? This is G. Yes. Where is F? This is F. So GF is nothing but 40. Yes or no? Now this is equal to 40 minus 6. Is this condition satisfied? Yes. Now if you observe 24 plus 10, now this is nothing but 34. Similarly, 40 minus 6, now this is nothing but 34. Condition satisfied. As condition is satisfied, option 2 is going to be our answer. Is that clear? Option 2 is going to be true. Is that clear? Very, very simple. Just representing is very, very important. We have some more questions. Look at this. We have some more questions. So what is the next question? They're asking, what is the total distance traveled by Sumit in west direction? Total distance traveled towards west direction. Now if you observe here, total distance traveled towards west means I need to look from this point. If I look from this point, total distance traveled towards west will be this one. Total distance is 7 plus 28. 7 plus 28 means 35. So total distance traveled towards west. Total distance traveled towards west will be 35 meters. Is that clear? Total distance traveled towards west, 35 meters. Next, what is the direction of point C with respect to point H? Direction of point C with respect to point H. Direction of point C with respect to point H. Look here. When you look from point H, point C is in which direction? Now this is south. This is east. So now this is going to be what? This is going to be southeast direction. Yes or no? This is south. This is east. Now point C is in which direction with respect to H means southeast direction. Yes or no? Point C is in southeast direction of point H. Southeast. Southeast means option 3 is going to be our answer. Okay. Let us look at next one. What is the shortest distance between point A and point H? Shortest distance between point A, point H. Now observe here. Shortest distance between point A, point H means point A is here. Point H is here. Now this is the shortest distance, which means now this is going to be a right angle triangle. Yes, this is going to be right angle triangle. Now we need to solve this. Yes, if you are going to solve this, what is this distance? What is this distance? Now if you observe, this distance is nothing but how much? This distance. Now if you observe, what is this distance? Now we know that this total is nothing but 40. Out of 40, this is how much? This is 24. If this is 24, this is going to be how much? This is 16. If this is 16, I can clearly say even this is going to be 16. Yes or no? Even this is going to be 16. Yes. So this is going to be 16. Next, if you observe, I need to know what is this distance also. Yes, I need to know what is this distance. Now if you observe, from here to here, total distance is 32. From here to here, 32. Yes. Now look here carefully. Here to here, 32. From here to here, how much? From here to here, I need to know what is this distance. Yes. Now if you observe, already I have told you earlier only, this from here to here, this is 8 and this is 7. Yes. Now if you observe, total, this is going to be how much? Total, this total is going to be how much? This total is 28. Yes, this total is 28. This total is 28 means from this point to this point 28, which means this point to this point 28. Out of 28, this is 20. Why? Means here already I have 8. So out of 28, this is 8. So remaining will be 20. Now observe carefully. From here to here, it is 32. Out of 32, 32 means from this point to this point, from this point to this point, 32. Already if you observe here, this is a 20. Yes, this is 20. If this is 20, now remaining balance is going to be how much? Now this is the remaining balance. Remaining balance means out of 32, here to here 20. Remaining balance is going to be how much? Remaining balance is going to be 12. Is that clear? Now this is like in this way. Look here, I am representing here. Why? Means there it's totally clumsy. This is going to be 12 and this is going to be 16. Now I need to know what is this point. Is that clear? Why? Means if you observe the question clearly, you will come to know what is this distance. Now we know that this total is a 40. Out of 40, this is 24, which means this is 24. This is 16. If this is 16, obviously this also should be 16. Yes or no? So 16. Next, similarly, we know that here to here, this is 32. Out of 32 means from here to here also it should be 32. But I don't need completely. What I need? I just need only this place. Yes, I know. As I need only this place, if you observe here, from here to here, it is 28. If this is 28, even this also 28. Yes or no? Out of 28, this is 8. Why? Means here to here, this is 8. If this is 8, why? Means out of total 15. Out of total 15, we told that this is 8, this is 7. So as this is 8, this is 20. If this is 20, from here to here, this will be 32 minus 20. This is going to be 12. So this is 12, this is 16. I need to know this value. Apply Pythagoras theorem. 16 square is going to be how much? 256. 12 square is how much? 144. When you apply Pythagoras theorem, now this is going to be square root of 400. Square root of 400 is nothing but 20. So we can say answer for this question is going to be 20. Yes. So answer is going to be 20 meters, which is option 4. Is that clear? Just it's a matter of representation. So once you are able to represent the figure, properly, then automatically you can solve all the 5 questions based upon this. Okay. But representing the figure is very, very important. Once you are able to represent the figure properly, and if you are able to analyze the distances, whatever that was given, then obviously you can mark all these 5 questions very, very easily. Okay. So let us look at next question. So this is like next one. Praveen starts walking from his house in north direction. After walking 20 meters, he reaches point B, and after that he turns right and walks for 50 meters to reach point C. Then he turns left and walks 40 meters and reach point D. Then he again turns and walks in southeast direction to reach E, which is east of point C. Again he walks for 20 meters in south direction and reach point F. Then he walks for 40 meters in west, and after reaching point G, which is south of point C, after that he turns left and walks for 50 meters to reach point H. Then he turns right and walks for 100 meters and again turns right and walks for 10 meters to reach PVR Mall. So based upon this, we have some questions. Okay. So let us represent the diagram. Once we are going to represent the diagram, then solving this question will become simple. Okay. Let us represent the diagram. Now if you observe, Praveen start walking from his house in north direction. So he started walking from his house. So he started walking from his house and he walked towards north direction. So he walked towards north direction. North direction how many meters? He walked towards north direction 20 meters. 20 meters towards north. So he started from his house and he walked towards north direction 20 meters towards north direction. Next, reaches point B. So now he is going to reach point B. So this is like point B. Starts from his house and reaches point B. After that he turns right and walks 50 meters to reach point C. So he is turning right and he is walking 50 meters. Now he is going to reach point C. Okay. He is going to reach point C. Next what happened? Then he turns left and walks 40 meters. Now what happened? He is going to turn left. Now what happened? He is going to turn left, it seems. Now he turns left and walks for 40 meters. Look here. Now what happened? He is turning left. So he turns left and walks how many meters? Walks 40 meters. So he is turning left. He turns left. Look here. Just a minute. So he is turning left. So he turns left and walks how many meters? 40 meters. He turns left and walks 40 meters to reach point D. Okay. Now this is like point D. Next what happened? Next, then he again turns and walks in southeast direction to reach point E, which is in the east of point C. Now what happened? He is traveling in southeast direction. Southeast direction means this is south, this is east. Now he is traveling in this way, to reach where? To reach point E. Point E, which is in east of C. Now point E is going to be east of C, which means this is like point E. Point E is east of C. Now what this fellow have done? He traveled towards southeast direction to reach point E, which is in the east of point C. Next, again he walks for 20 meters south direction and reach point F. Now what happened? He is going to move towards south. He is going to move towards south. He is going to move towards south and how many meters towards south? He is going to move 20 meters towards south. Yes. Now he is going to move 20 meters towards south and reach point F. So he is going to reach point F. Okay. Next, then he walks 40 meters in west and after reaching point G. So what he is doing? He is going to move 40 meters towards west. So he is going to move 40 meters towards west and reaches point G, which is in the south of point C. Look here. This is point G, which is in the south of point C. Now this is in the south of point C. And this is how many meters? This is nothing but 40 meters. So he moved 40 meters from point F towards west and reaches point G. Point G is in the south of point C. Okay. Next. After that he turns left and walks for 50 meters to reach point H. So from point G, what he will do? He turns left. From point G, he turns left and walks 50 meters. Look here. Now he is at point G. From point G, he will turn left. So from point G, he is going to turn left and moves. How many meters it seems? He is going to move 50 meters. From point G, he turns left and walks 50 meters to reach point H. Now this is point H. Then he turns right and walks 100 meters. Now from here what happened? He turns right. He turns right and walks 100 meters. He is turning right and walking 100 meters. 100 meters and again turns right and walks for 10 meters. Now again he is going to turn right. Again turns right and walks 10 meters. 10 meters to reach PVR mall. So this is nothing but PVR mall. Okay. So with this, question is completed. Okay. So observe here, if you are unable to see the question, you have the same question in our PDF. So you can just go through that. Okay. So this is the question. Once if the question is clear, then obviously we have some questions. So once if the representation is done, we can solve all these questions very, very easily. Is that clear? Now observe carefully. Now if you observe here, just observe carefully. Now if you observe, this total is how much? This total. Now if you look, this is 40. If this is 40, even this is also going to be 40. If this is 20, even this is going to be 20. This total is 50 plus 20. This is 70. Out of 70, look here. This is 20. If this is 20, look here. If this is 20, this is like H. Yes or no? So this is like H. This is like his house. So first he started from his house. Now observe carefully. Now if you observe, what is this? This is going to be how much? Now if you observe, this is 20, so this is 20. Now both of them are on the same horizontal straight line. If this is 50, even this also should be 50. Yes or no? Now here to here, this is 50. If this is 50, even here to here, this is going to be 50. Yes, total is 100. Out of 100, this is 50. Till here 50. Then remaining balance is going to be 50. Yes or no? Now let us solve questions based upon this. Let us solve questions based upon this. What is your first question? What is the shortest distance between PVR Mall and Praveen's house? And what is the direction of PVR Mall with respect to Praveen's house? Direction with respect to Praveen's house. Direction with respect to Praveen's house means, look here, this is Praveen's house. This is Praveen's house. When you look from Praveen's house, PVR Mall is in this direction. Yes or no? Which means you need to calculate the shortest distance. Yes, and you need to calculate the direction also. Direction, if you observe, what is the direction? Now if you observe from Praveen's house, PVR Mall is in which direction? Means now this is south, this is west. So direction is going to be southwest direction. Yes, direction is going to be southwest direction. Look at the options. Southwest direction. This is a southwest. This is southeast. This is southeast. Even this is southwest. So either this should be an answer or either this should be an answer. Cannot be determined is wrong answer. Why? Means answer can be determined. Now look, what is the distance you need to know. Now if you observe, this is how much? This value is nothing but 50. Just now we have said here to here this is 50, means obviously this also will be 50. Now if you observe, here to here this is nothing but 50. Out of 50 this is a 10. Yes or no? Total is 50. Out of 50 this is 10. If this is 10, what is this? This is going to be 40. Yes or no? This is going to be 40. So this value is 40. This value is 50. So one side is 40. Yes or no? One side is 40. Observe here carefully. So in this, so if you observe, one side is going to be 40. This is 40. This is 50. Now apply Pythagoras theorem. If you apply Pythagoras theorem, 40 square plus 50 square. Yes or no? 40 square plus 50 square. Apply Pythagoras theorem. If you apply Pythagoras theorem, 40 square is going to be how much? 1600. Yes. Next, 50 square is going to be how much? 2500. When you add both of them, it is going to be 4100. Now 4100, I can write it as 41 into 100. Yes or no? I can write it as 41 into 100. Now what is square root of 100? Square root of 100 is nothing but 10. Now square root of 41 is nothing but square root of 41. So answer is nothing but 10 root 41. 10 root 41 means answer is going to be option 2. Okay. So this is going to be wrong answer. 10 root 41 option 2 is going to be answer. Is that clear? Why? Means if you observe here, one side is 40, another side is 50. So 40 square plus 50 square. 40 square is 1600. 50 square is 2500. When you add both of them, it is 4100. 4100 is nothing but 41 into 100. Square root of 100 is 10. So 10 root 41. So answer is nothing but 10 root 41. Direction is what? Southeast direction. So 10 root 41 southwest direction. Is that clear? Let us look at next one. What is the direction of B with respect to H? And find the shortest distance between them. Now if you observe, shortest distance, if you observe, in all of this, distance is constant. Yes, distance is constant. So don't calculate distance. Just look at the direction. Why? Means anyway distance is constant. Just look at the direction. Sufficient. Now we need to know the direction. What is the direction of B with respect to H? Look, direction of B with respect to H. Where is B? Look, where is B? This is B. Direction of B with respect to H. When you look from H, B is in which direction? B is in which direction means this is north. Yes, this is north, this is west. So this direction is nothing but northwest direction. Yes or no? Northwest direction. So answer for this question is going to be northwest. Northwest. This is northeast. This is southeast. This is southeast. Northwest is option 3. Cannot be determined is wrong answer. Why means answer can be determined. And don't calculate the direction. Don't calculate the distance. Why means distance is constant. 5 root 296, 5 root 296, distance is constant. Then why to waste our time? That is the reason. Don't calculate the distance. Just look at the direction. We need direction as northwest direction. Why means our question is to know point B is in which direction from point H. Yes or no? Point B direction with respect to point H. So when you look from point H, point B is in which direction means this is north. This is west, which means this direction is nothing but northwest direction. So northwest direction, option 3 is going to be the answer. Northwest direction. Is that clear? Let us look at next question. Next question is what? If point K is 30 meter to the west of B, then what is the shortest distance between K and D and direction of K with respect to D? It is said that point K is 30 meter to west of point B. Look, point K is 30 meter west of point B. Look here, this is point B. Okay, this is point B. Point K is 30 meter west of point B. So 30 meter west of point B means this is B. For B 30 meter west, this is point K. Okay, so this is like 30 meter. Point K is 30 meter west of point B. Yes or no? Point K is 30 meter west of point B. Then what is the question? What is the shortest distance between K and D? So we are supposed to know shortest distance between K and D. Look here, this is K. And where is D? Look here, this is D. So we need to know shortest distance. We need to know shortest distance between K and D. Yes. So we need to know this distance. Shortest distance between K and D. So we need to know this. Is that clear? Now observe here. This is nothing but how much? This one. This one is going to be how much? This is 40. Similarly, if you observe here, this is 30 plus 50. 30 plus 50 means now this is going to be 80. So this total distance is 80 and this distance is 40. Yes or no? Now we need to apply Pythagoras theorem. Yes, we need to apply Pythagoras theorem, and they are asking direction also. They are asking direction. Direction of K with respect to point D. So direction of K with respect to point D. Look here. When you look from point D, K is in which direction? This is south. Yes or no? This is south. This is south and this is west, which means K is in which direction with respect to D means southwest direction. Yes or no? With respect to D, K is in which direction means southwest direction. Yes or no? Now look here. Direction of K with respect to D means southwest direction. Yes, southwest direction means this is northeast. This is northeast. We need southwest. So this is southwest. This is southwest. So either this should be an answer or this should be an answer, or none of these also can be your answer. Yes. Now look here. We need to apply Pythagoras theorem. Apply Pythagoras theorem for 40, 80. Yes or no? So apply Pythagoras theorem for 40, 80. So if you apply Pythagoras theorem, 40 square plus 80 square. Yes or no? 40 square plus 80 square. 40 square is nothing but 1600. Yes. 80 square is nothing but 6400. When you add both of them, now it is going to be 8000. Yes. Now 8000. How I can write this 8000? Now 8000 I can write this as 64 into 125. Can I write in this way? Yes, happily I can write 64 into 125. Now square root of 64 means 8. So answer is going to be 8 root 125. Yes or no? 8 root 125. So 8 root 125, which is going to be option 3. Okay. 6 root 125 is going to be wrong answer. Why means, now if you observe here, 8000, that is like 8000. 8000 can be written as 64 into 125. Now square root of 64 is nothing but 8. 8 square is 64. So 8 root 125. So we can say answer is nothing but 8 root 125. Direction is nothing but southwest direction. Yes. So we can say answer for this question. So K is in which direction and how long distance from D means, we can say direction is nothing but southwest direction and distance is nothing but 8 root 125 meters. Okay, distance is 8 root 125. Direction of K from D, direction of K from D, it is nothing but southwest direction. So answer is going to be option 3. Is that clear? So with this topic is completed. Okay, so this is the last question. With this topic is complete, and if you observe here, from topic direction, we have covered all the different category of questions. Each and every model we have covered with respect to every examination. With respect to every examination, we have covered all the models. Now what you have to do is like, if you observe, all these questions are very easy questions. Some of them are moderate questions, some of them are difficult questions also. In competitive examinations, you are going to come across all type of questions, easy questions, difficult questions, moderate questions. You are going to come across all these things. That is the reason you have to practice all the category of questions. Once if you are going to practice all the category of questions, then you can crack any question that is going to come in any competitive examination. Okay, but don't forget, from topic directions, definitely you are going to get question, and most of the time you are going to get easy questions only. 90% of the time easy questions will come in examination, and based upon the tricks or based upon the calculations whatever we have done till now, we have covered all the models. Using these applications, you can solve very easily in examination. But don't forget, you can apply these techniques only if you are going to practice. That is the reason you have to practice whatever we have discussed in the class for multiple times. Once if you are going to practice, automatically you can solve any question that is going to come from topic direction. Is that clear? If you are a serious aspirant and if you are looking for right platform to achieve your dream job, immediately download Chandan app. For more details, contact below numbers. Thank you. All the best.